Hey, I want to invite you to check out my BOD. It's true. We have the brand new BOD cold brew coffee system. I want to give you a little tour, then we'll see how easy it is to make some cold brew. All these pieces come apart for nice, easy washing, except for that collar. Don't pull that off, right? Anyways, here's all the components. Comes with a 2 ounce and 1 ounce shot glass. Brews up some fantastic cold brew, right? So you're gonna put your pieces together. This is your extract chamber, and it fits tight because that's what you're gonna store everything in forever. It's got its own lid, which is cool for when you're done. Opens and closes, as you can see. We don't need the lid right now, though. We've got the bottom of your brew chamber. Pull that off for just a minute. That eventually is going to look like this. Like this. This has its own pour spout. Opens and closes as well. Don't need that. And then we're going to put it together like this. We brew the coffee, a little of that, a little of this, and then we're going to let it go. One of the cool things about the BOD system, there's a couple accessories that make it nice. This is magnetic, their logo, super cool, super trick. You can get a countdown timer that goes in there. This is a nice sturdy handle. You can see it's really well put together. If you like details, if you're a little OCD, they got the logo right there in the bottom of their basket. Do you see that? Isn't that cool, that X? There we go. So, how easy is it to use the BOD cold brew coffee system? Well, it's really easy. Not only is it really easy, they've also made it easy for you because they give you a user guide full of awesome stuff. Their travel flask and their baby bean flask. You can, this by the way is airport safe, so you can bring your concentrate with you. They walk you through how to do it all, and let's do that now, live on video. Step 1, put the freestanding basket, boom, on your countertop. We are done. Step 1's going well. Add a ½ pound or 8 ounces of coarsely ground coffee. If you measure by volume, you'll need approximately 3 1/4 cups. So we've got 1, 2, 3. What did we say? 3 1/4. This could go poorly. I've been making things too strong. Here we go. Let's take 1/4 out of that half. Here, this could make a mess. It's okay. We clean things all day long. We're parents. That's the reason we want cold brew. All right, there you go. 3 1/4. What could possibly go wrong with that, right? Here we are. We're going to twist and lock the filter cap onto this beautiful laser milled stainless steel filter. Reusable, obviously, right? We're going to put that right onto the bottom of our brew chamber. Check it out with a nice O-ring seal. You want to use coarse ground. Mine's a little too fine. You can see it coming out a little bit there. There we go. Tighten down. Then we're going to turn it, and we're going to fill it right up to the fill line. It's inside. You can actually see it, but probably not on camera. You can. That's going to be a hard one to see. Right there. But it's right in the middle of the X. So here we go. Cold tap water. Our tap water is nicely filtered. Oh man, it's rumbling and bubbling. I love it. So we've got filtered water. We've got a whole house filter. If you don't, of course I'm going to recommend that you use filtered water for your coffee. Get some nice coffee. I mean, if you're making a good batch of coffee, start with good water. So, I'm just going to do this. Get some of those air bubbles out. And let's tap it up. Top it up, top it up. There we are. We're on our fill line. We take our extract chamber. Can you see this? Oh, here we go. Sorry. Extract chamber. We put it on. And we're tight. And now we are just about done. You want to know what the exciting last step is? It is this. A few seconds, upside down. 1, 2, 3. Runs out, and come on back. We're just make sure there's no clumps in that coffee. No dry spots. So now we can just chat. I mean, this is time for us to catch up. We got 12 to 24 hours. This video is going to be a long one. By the way, you can brew it 72 hours. You know that? Unreal. You can make this stuff just wicked, wicked strong. One cool thing about the BOD cold brew coffee system is that you can rebrew your ground. So let's say you let it go for 24 hours, and that's what you like. Well, after 24 hours, and I read this by checking out the instruction manual, after 24 hours, you're going to, this is going to be the other, let's say we're done, right? Let's say we're all done with our brew. We're going to flip it. We're going to let it do this. We're going to wait for that to stop. We're going to pretend like 5 minutes has passed, right? Give it 5 minutes. We're going to unscrew this, and then we are going to put our lid right on that and stick it in the fridge. So that's the deal. So let's say you're done with that, right? Like we brewed it. What I'm going to do, since this is now going to be theoretically off, I would fill it back up with water and then brew it again. Now, it's not going to be the super concentrate this will be, but it'll be ready to drink. So rebrew it 8 to 12 hours. If you go past that, it'll be bitter like your soul if you don't have good coffee. So you'll get 8 ounces of good coffee out of that on the rebrew cycle, and that's just ready to go. So check it out, the BOD cold brew coffee system. It's beautiful, it's functional, and if you have kids, it might just save your and their life. Here it is in this slick black box. Check out my BOD.